So like I said, I'm still working on the Jesus look, but if it works,
Yeah.
I can call you Suleiman and you can call me Jesus, and it'll be nice. No?
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
All right. Why am I looking at the thing? Okay, Suleiman.
Yeah.
Suleiman, you can use my phone. Oh.
It's cool, leave it like that. That works.
Oh, look at
this
you.
too if you need.
Okay. Look at using so much money. Alhamdulillah, using money as a hand. Oh,
What does this say?
how you doing?
It means what? We're coming back.
We're fucking coming back. Yes, very nice. Very nice.
And look, all of the cities listed are cities that are currently occupied or.
Well, Taz, Jerusalem.
It doesn't have Nablus though.
Sit down,
so
bro.
Nablus is not.
Wait, where the fuck is Nablus, man?
Yeah, because it's not necessarily,
It's not necessarily
occupied, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yo, what up, man? Damn, my hair is looking freaking nice, bro. Yo,
hey,
what
look
up,
at them
man?
curves.
Or
Right.
shout out to motherfucking AmericaHates.us.
Don't know they don't
t-shirt.
Everything. Yes, very nice.
Tariq, what up, Tariq?
Who's Tariq?
He's the guy who owns this company, this clothing line.
And that's not in
I
Nablus,
work with him. No, I met him in Brooklyn, New York.
Oh.
From
I would love me one of
my
those shirts,
building.
man. That'd be nice.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I'll give you this one, man.
When you finish. Not now. God damn it.
It's like, yo, I'll give you this one though, yeah, man. Just don't go to jail. Will you go to jail for rocking this?
Baby. If I go to jail doing the right thing, then fuck it.
Yo, I got another one too. It's it says Free Palestine in Hebrew. Written in Hebrew.
This might cause issues, but beautiful. Very nice.
Yeah, no, that definitely causes issues. They'd probably arrest me if I wore it at the checkpoint.
No. Well, maybe,
Free
yeah.
Palestine.
They might arrest you. We don't give a shit.
No, but people here don't even know what it means, so they're like, they think I'm Hebrew or Jewish,
The thing is, there's a lot of Palestinians who love Hebrew. It's a language in the end, so it's okay.
Inshallah.
Alright, alhamdulillah. Do your thing, act super nice and all of that shit.
Super nice.
Yes, come on.
Yo, what's up, motherfuckers? I'm glad you're here with us today.
Yes.
You ought to be. It's like, alright, so.
Yes, indeed.
I think, should we start over? Where should we pick up from? Where are we now? What is this park called? We should probably get a view of the park.
Yeah, take a view of the whole thing. So this is Jamal Abdel Nasser Park.
Yeah.
It's still kind of being renewed, but it's a good improvement.
Okay.
I say before you leave, if you can just take a couple of videos just of roaming around the area, that'll be nice. It's a beautiful area.
We'll zoom in on some hijabi women with their husbands.
Exactly. For doing it, we have to do it very halal as well. Very nice.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so the thing is, I think people might still think it's kind of weird. Because the camera still looks like it's pointed at somebody. And
yeah.
Okay, so تفضل. What do you wanted to ask? I think last time we talked about the whole.
But I forgot the shit.
It's okay, it doesn't matter.
Let's see.
Last time we discussed things like how the government is kind of different here than the U.S.
Yeah.
And how specific subjects are not to talk about, right?
Yeah. In Nablus, Palestine. Yeah.
Exactly. Like Nablus is more strict than other areas, so it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, what else? Wasn't the main discussion something else? Come on, we're fixing the camera here. I want to look at myself. I want to look good. Okay, so let's just finish this. I mean, let's just start and just do this right. You want to do it all over again?
Yeah, we can edit it out. It's cool.
I guess you can edit everything out.
Bam, welcome. How are you, everybody?
Hello, humans. Okay, let's look right now.
You want to put your name out there, or should we keep it confidential?
My picture's out there, and I guess everybody who sees this will know who I am, baby.
Just your face, though. If they know your name, then they can look you up.
Let's go with Ameed.
Ameed. That's a nice made-up name. I like that.
Yes, indeed. You've never heard of this name before.
So you said a lot of this stuff here is nepotism, yeah? Nepotism.
Yes, indeed. The concept of nepotism, my friend. We did mention this last time, yeah.
Which is favoritism.
Exactly, like nepotism, favoritism. The thing is, in Palestine, it's not about... We discussed this, right? In Palestine, it's not about color as much as your family, your wealth, your...
Ideology.
Exactly, your ideology, your political party. It's not about color.
Yeah.
So in the end, you can be poor, but still have specific things that you're. As long as you belong to a specific political party, you still get respect. You still get power and doing things your own way. So yeah.
Yeah.
What else? Okay, what about this medallion? Talking about now this thing.
Yeah, I got that from my friend Noor Hasiba. Shout out to Noor Hasiba.
Yes, this is very nice.
Hasiba.
I advise anyone coming to the to America, I mean to Palestine, obviously, to get one of these.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't even know what it said, to be honest, until I realized Nablus wasn't on there, and then my Ammo told me what this word means here.
Yeah.
What's that word?
Aidun. Means we're coming back. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, I think Nablus wasn't here because not a lot of refugees came from Nablus.
Yeah,
exactly. They come to us. But
yeah. True.
Fair enough, man. Like this guy's blasting some Palestinian music. Very nice.
Those guys are African, yeah? Are there a lot of Africans here?
That's the thing. The concept itself is weird. We don't call them African. In the end, they're just Arabs like us. Because Arabs don't have a specific complexion, man. You know, like they have a stereotypical look, right?
Yeah.
Like me and you.
Yeah.
But like I said, I have a brother who looks like, and I'm not okay with saying this, but he looks like Adolf Hitler's dream. The typical white boy, blue eyes, blonde hair, all of this.
Wow.
And then I have cousins who are really fucking dark, so you get to choose.
Yeah.
Between all of this.
It's funny.
You want to join these people? I'll take the video.
Let me get some video of that. I'm sure we can see it. That's my boy head right there. Oh man.
People having fun and dancing traditionally, baby.
Yeah. What is that dance? Is that the Debka, yeah?
Yes. These guys are really good at it as well. I'm planning to train to do it a little bit, yeah, man. These guys are really good at it. This is nice.
Alright,
let's see. Back to this right here. It's okay, last time we met. Zoom out, man. Zoom out. Alright. Last time we said you wanted to talk about real shit. Hit me with some real shit.
Yeah, no, we can just have conversation, I guess. You know, we just go with the flow.
Alright,
I don't really know what real shit to talk about, to be honest.
Just think in Palestine, come on. You have a lot of things to talk about.
Oh, you know what, man? Fuck.
What?
Yeah,
it's okay. I'll take care of this. What's up?
Yeah, I had a list of questions, actually. Let me see if I still have.
This is Palestine for you, baby.
Yeah.
Everyone's different. Do you want to take more pictures? Maybe.
That woman right there in the
which one?
Nice.
Hair, hijab.
Yeah, the pink hijab.
They're all wearing. I'm colorblind. Just to help
you
out.
are?
Yeah.
Dude, I met a kid yesterday who was colorblind. So what color is this?
I'm not an
idiot. You can see black and white, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just saying, like green.
What color is this?
Green, pink, and gray look the same to me.
So what color is that?
Because my father told me it's green, I'm gonna say it's green.
Oh, fuck.
But I'm sure.
But what's it look like to you?
I don't know. I was like, this probably looks a little bit brownish, but I'm not sure. But this.
Let's get these cats.
Ah, look at this, beautiful. Okay. It's all about the thing, man.
It's all about the what?
Hey, look about the 70s picture, mashallah. Wait, since when do you have a Palestinian Hawiyah?
I've had it.
Since when?
I don't know, check the date, it should say, right?
Is it new?
No, it's old because it says I'm Muslim on there. The new ones don't say that you're Muslim.
Yeah,
right?
It's like you have the same one that I have, like the same thing.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Alright.
Something like that.
Palestinian Hawiyah.
Get you up in this.
Alright.
Good?
Yes, good.
Alright.
تفضل سليمان. Okay, let's just have a normal conversation. Come on, we talked about the differences between Palestine and the US, right?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. What about the rap culture? The whole street poetry thing. Did you find some in Palestine?
Yeah, I met a rapper actually named Bahat. I met him last week.
Shout out to Bahat, baby.
Just randomly, you know, he was out there with a videographer team from France, a bunch of French journalists. And they got him, you know, freestyling, and they had the video and the camera.
All right.
You know Ali Oke? Ali Ole Oke?
Is this Oakley or Ole or what? Because I'm not sure.
Okeh, I think is his last name, and his first name is Ali.
Yeah. I don't know him. Is he Arab?
He's a big dude. Yeah, he's Palestinian.
Wait a second.
Big dude, gruffy looking.
Is he big and muscular and shit like that?
Nah, not muscular, just, you know, tall and naturally big.
Oh my god. Is he from Naples?
Anyways, no, maybe, you know, maybe if you saw him, you know him. Anyway, so,
yeah, continue.
you know, he's a photographer. He likes to go to, you know, the hot spots where the Jesh and the Palestinians collide.
Yes,
he takes photos and stuff.
It's never easy to do the hotspots.
Hawara is one of them, right?
Hawara, yes, indeed, Hawara.
And yeah, some other places. Damascus Gate, near the Quds is another place.
صح. Any areas that... So Hawara has issues because it's connected. It connects two cities together, right? So in the end, they don't want people from Nablus going to other cities the same way they don't want anyone to come to Nablus. And the same happens with Jerusalem, because, you know, the whole religious deen is around the whole Jerusalem thing.
Yeah.
It's not very easy. Yeah, so that's Nablus.
Yeah.
So check this out. At one time I decided to... can you see the little iron tower above Nablus? Like
way at the very, very top?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's get this on camera.
Can you get it? Can your camera zoom so fucking... Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Alright, you're pointing at this right here, right?
Zoom.
That right there?
Yes. This thing, yes. So yeah, I tried to go there, and then a couple of Palestinian guys from the same Nablus came to me and said, "Get down right now before the Israelis see you." And and then they said, like, they took a couple of people just because they were in the area.
Shit.
So yeah, even you can climb mountains, which is nice, I guess.
Yeah.
But if you want, I can tell you like an event that happened with the Israelis as a child.
Yeah. What
Probably.
happened?
Do the thing. Come on. Fix it.
Yeah, so what happened?
Can we fix cameras? Probably we can. So...
so they came after you?
no, man, come on. We're not that wild. We try to live, baby. No, but basically, at one point, I think I told you this before, but yeah, at one point they came to the street that I live in, and I was coming back from school. But the thing is, as a child, when you see a tank in front of your house, like I said, it's never necessarily a good thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just saw the tank in front of my house, and I just kept running. That day was an idiot move to run, but I just climbed the mountain above my house and then landed on the roof of my house.
No, it's good you ran.
Without them seeing me. Yeah. It was good, but still kind of stupid, because if they saw you running, they might shoot you. Like, what is this kid doing, you know? But they still might shoot you anyway, I guess. So we learn, I guess. I just landed at the roof and hid between the grass and the plants we have.
Yeah.
I stayed there for like 3 hours.
Damn,
And I slept there, obviously, but still a stupid move, you know. We survived, baby. All right, so Suleiman, you seem to want to be the one asking the questions here. Let me ask you.
Yeah, I don't really have any questions.
No, I'm asking you now. How was living in the U.S. for you? How was living in the U.S.? How was growing up in the U.S. for you, being Palestinian-blooded?
It's normal, man. It's normal. I come from a liberal city of Charlottesville, you know, Charlottesville, Virginia.
Virginia, baby.
It's cool, you know, there's no problems.
All right, cool.
The only problems I really had was classism, you know?
Classism. Define. Help your bro understand. When you talk classism, is it about money? Is it about where you come from? What is it about, basically?
It's more so about money, right? Because that's what sets classes apart in a sense. But you know, even that was a minor things you meet with. But you know, like what kind of jobs you have. That's almost always like a top 3 question people will ask you right when they meet you. You know, what do you do for work? Whether it's because they want to be with somebody who's prominent or because they're just curious to know. Yeah.
Even if it's none of their business, but fair enough.
Yeah, no. You know, I knew this Egyptian girl, you know, I mean, a lot of these women, you know, they want money, man. They want money, bro.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
what the fuck they want. They want money.
So
That's it. You can be a nice-ass guy and make her emotionally happy, but if she in her circle of friends doesn't feel like, if she feels like she's being judged,
yeah, she will leave you.
because you don't have money or this or that, and her friends are married to guys who have money. He's an engineer. Oh my God, mashallah.
Mashallah, yes,
all
indeed.
that bullshit.
Engineer and doctor, yes, indeed.
The hip hop shit, man.
Yeah, I guess
Anyways, man,
Egypt.
it's got ghetto motherfucking kids making more than doctors make, and they're making it in less than 3-5 years. You know. So.
Yes, it takes time. It takes time. Yeah, fair enough. This is the thing. This is Egypt, man.
Egypt.
Yeah, this is Egypt. Like, talking about Palestine, Egypt has plummeted money-wise. As a Palestinian, if you go, you can live there happily with your Palestinian paycheck.
Yeah, Egypt. Wow, yeah.
It's so good.
$1 in Egypt is equivalent to, I think, 15 Egyptian pounds.
Exactly. How beautiful is that?
But how much would a shawarma cost in Egypt? How many Egyptian pounds?
Well, it depends. If you go buy shawarma at the slums,
Yeah.
you get good shawarma, and it's very cheap. It's probably what, five
Egyptian pounds?
Yeah. It's not supposed to be dirham.
Yeah, I remember we went to a seafood place on the Nile on this like nice little ship that was on in the dock.
Yeah.
And I think the total came out to like freaking 50 or I don't know, maybe I don't know.
It depends. Like I said, it depends on the
Anyways.
area because I guess the Nile is more of a
Yeah, right.
tourism-y kind of place. So
50
people come
Egyptian pounds, would it be that cheap? Anyways.
Fair enough, my friend.
But yeah, the
So-
American dollar for sure is cheap.
So I guess you're leaving tomorrow, huh?
And Egyptian women are beautiful,
Hey,
man.
and the accent though, that fucking accent.
More
I love
beautiful than Palestinian women, I'd say.
it. Hey, shway.
From my knowledge.
Shway. They might hear you. we can save our asses. This is not good. Cut it.
Yeah, shouldn't. I'm just
Yeah.
being honest,
Yeah.
man. I'm being honest. you
Fair
know.
enough. I actually like the Egyptian accent. Too bad it's connected to most like Egyptian movies where women become more annoying and just like.
Yeah.
But yeah, fair enough. Egyptian movies are very nice.
I've been to maybe, I don't know, 5-6 countries in the whole world.
Where are they?
And Spain was one of them and Egypt was another.
Okay, you went to Spain.
I've been to Canada, I've been to America, I've been to Jordan, Palestine, I've been to the Netherlands.
Hey, you went to the Netherlands.
Yeah, that's where my brother lives. Anyways, Spain and Egypt have the most beautiful women I've ever seen. Spain and Egypt.
You've heard
And
things.
And what do I mean by this is their body type, but more importantly, their face. They have beautiful faces.
The features of the face.
Yeah, the features is just, I don't know, it's appealing to me, you know?
All right.
Palestinian women, I haven't seen many beautiful faces. I see beautiful eyes and nice, but their faces is
You haven't seen enough, my friend. But fair enough.
No, I mean, it's, you know, beauty is very subjective too.
Indeed,
So
indeed.
that's 100% true.
Indeed, come on, that's the thing. Like,
Somebody thinks
exactly.
Egyptian women are ugly and Palestinian women are beautiful, so yeah.
The thing is, in the end, they all do the same things. Like they're Middle
Which is what,
Eastern
they
Arab
cook,
women.
They
No,
clean, they
listen
do
up,
laundry.
listen. I'm gonna get my ass in trouble. But listen, they all do the same thing. The Middle Eastern people, they're Middle Eastern women. So in the end, it doesn't matter how different they are.
Yeah.
I get the point. Like you might like the African side of Egyptian women because in the end they are in Africa.
Yeah,
And Palestinian women are mostly in Asia, so we're different in maybe the complexion, the way we speak, the way we talk, the way we like handle ourselves.
yeah.
But yeah, in the end, they're all Middle Eastern. They have the same. Well, not saying all of them. That's generalization, but they kind of have the same mentality a little bit towards wanting to marry an engineer or a doctor. You know,
Yeah.
mashallah.
Yeah.
They wouldn't marry a rapper. Who would marry a rapper?
That's why they would if they knew he was successful and
has a lot of money.
exactly
The thing
money.
is, yeah,
and-
also the type of songs that he does.
of course, yeah.
If he raps about them bitches and hoes, probably not the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I told you last time, but come on, like reputation in the Arab world is very big. I guess it's very big everywhere.
Yeah.
Like in the US, you would love your reputation to be intact, right?
Yeah.
But in Palestine, it's big because if your reputation gets a little bit what's the word? Slammed? Is it slammed?
Yeah.
There's a word like
smeared. If
smeared,
you want to
yeah.
say, smeared.
Kind of your life is kind of over, you know?
Yeah.
So yes, choose a color. Come on.
In the black on the far side.
all right. Thicker than the Snickers.
Yeah. I like the modesty, man. That's what I'm attracted to. A woman could have the most beautiful face and the most beautiful body, but if she's wearing tight jeans and I'm not attracted like that. You know, it's candy, but I no want to really even date her or marry her because I know I don't need another guy checking out my woman. You know, to me it becomes unattractive in a sense.
Fair enough. Like, I
woman who
understand.
Covers herself. I like that shit.
Fair enough. Understand and respect.
Oh. Anyways,
that sort of things. Yes.
Yeah. It's my bros right there. Let's check this out real quick. Yeah, what else though? What about you, man?
What about me?
Yeah.
Just chilling, bro.
Chilling.
Just chilling in the park. Just having my fun.
Yeah, they're good. They can dance, yeah.
Yes, very good job. Cause these guys are talented, man. Mohiba, as we say, Mohiba.
Yeah, Nablus. You know, I went and saw a janazah the other day. Actually.
Where? Oh.
Yeah.
When was that?
Maqbara al-Gharbiyya.
Oh shit! So
Yeah.
first Palestinian janazah, like seeing this.
Well, let's see. What is a janazah exactly? Is it the actual burial process, or is it the thing beforehand?
So before that's like the Shia, where you get the guy and they clean him out.
Oh wow, yeah, that happens. They clean out the body.
Well, not all of it, but like the eyes and sometimes. Yeah.
Wow.
Because this stuff gets rotting first. So if they get him, then they put some kind of stuff to, what do you call it, to sanitize the skin, because in the end you're dead. They close the skin holes all around the areas and then they bury you.
Wow.
So in the end, when
Some
you
freaky shit, bro. It's gonna happen to us someday, man.
yes, ليش لا? I'm down.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, and then he doesn't make, the smell is not as bad when they do this.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you went to the janazah. Did you do the thing? Because we do carry the dead person inside.
No, I didn't. Though I didn't.
Yeah.
The person's family did, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Palestine, baby.
Yeah. No, I didn't know the person. So let me tell you why. How this happened. You know, I was in some nut shop buying some nuts, and then some guy, a group of men carrying a bunch of
yes,
carrying the guy, and the shop owner all of a sudden started saying a prayer as they were walking by, and I was like, what the hell is going on?
Hey.
It's like, nah. And then and then I got the nuts, whatever, paid for it, and then I went and followed the whole group carrying the dead body, and
okay,
got a nice
How was that?
view, and the hole was ready, the ground was already prepared.
Yes.
They brought the body. There was a woman, there were a few women there in a car, and they were crying by the car, and the older men were telling them to leave. Haram, you shouldn't be here to see this. Haram,
Yes.
leave. And she was like, and then
He's probably her husband or something. Yes.
or her brother, maybe. I think it might have
like,
been, because I think he was like 26 years old or something.
Oh, probably she was young as well.
A lot of
right?
young people there. And then they brought him out in the white cloth. He was covered in a white cloth everywhere, so you couldn't see his skin or nothing.
Yes.
You just saw a body in a white cloth, and they set him down. About I'd say it was deeper than 6 feet. It was probably like 8 or 9 feet.
Yeah, it's usually a very big hole. Yeah.
Yeah, and set the body down, and it's quiet, and everybody's just watching, and people are saying prayers.
Yes.
stuff.
And Quran, yes.
Yeah, lots of Quran, of course. Yeah, and then so they set the body down, and then they get these big slabs of stone, and they put it on top of the body in a sense, but it's not like resting on the body. It's like the body, and then there's a stone bridge being set across the body. You know?
Okay.
Being held by like dirt mounds in a sense, and this is all like 7 feet below the ground, and then once then they throw rocks on top and everything, and so if the guy happened to be alive, there's no way he's gonna get out because those stone slabs are so heavy and the rocks on top of them. So
this is Palestine. You don't get second chances.
Exactly.
If you die, you die.
It's a wrap. Yeah, I mean, so.
But I guess don't worry, they check on you. I mean, if they remove your eyes and your tongue, I assume.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, he's not coming back.
Yes, but fair enough. You see, this is the thing. You saw your first Palestinian funeral, kind of.
Yeah. And then members of the family start the burial process. They get the dirt back and they put it down and stuff like that. So, yeah, they take turns with the shovel.
Yes, taking turns with the shovel.
And then...
It's a good movie name.
And then that's about it. Then I left, pretty much. Yeah, it's a nice sight, it's sobering. It's sobering.
It kind of opens your eyes and things, yeah.
Yeah, man. I think it's important to be close to death, man, because death is,
brings you more to life, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what it seemed like. Every time you're closer to death, you seem to appreciate life more.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So, what do you study in uni?
Geographic Information Systems.
Geographic Information Systems.
Yeah.
So you know probably a lot about geography, right?
I don't know a lot, maybe.
No? Have you graduated yet?
Yeah,
I assume yes, you're 29.
Yeah.
God, man, I still don't believe you're 29.
I know,
Look
right,
at this
man?
guy, look at him looking fresher than me.
29,
I look like a
bro.
crumpled old man.
Is that a blessing here to look so young when you're so old?
Kind of. Alhamdulillah, we say it. Just say
Because in America, it's different.
Why?
People look at you like, what?
Why?
They just look at you like you're undeveloped. They look at you like you're a little kid. Like, what? You're 30 years old and you look like you're 17? Like,
Isn't that a good thing?
That's how shallow it is in America, man. It's shallow.
The thing is, don't you get privilege? I mean, for being 17, no?
Privilege for being 17?
Like,
What do you mean?
young people still talk to you, and old people know that you're still one of them. So you get accepted in both worlds, kind of.
Yeah, true.
Like in my case, I don't look that old, but every time I approach now younger people, I'm like, holy shit, who's this old guy talking to us? It's just the beard, man. It's just the beard.
Yeah.
Why don't you have a beard? Why aren't you doing the beard thing? You're Palestinian.
Like this? Nah.
You seem to be freshly shaved every time I see you, which is nice. It's always taking care of yourself.
Yeah, I like to stay looking sharp.
Yes, indeed.
That reflects my attitude and demeanor as well. It keeps me sharp.
Yes, indeed. Sharp in the head. Fair enough.
Important. Yeah, man, but
I can respect that.
I've been thinking like, damn, I'm 30 now. I think within the next 3 years, I'm really gonna know what my life path is. Is it gonna be my hip hop that's gonna make me a living? Am I gonna find a job that I'm gonna enjoy doing, which is gonna make me a living in a career?
Yeah.
Like, bro, the past 10 years, man, I've been really putting a lot into the hip hop, but it's weird because I put so much into it, but I've only got like 20 songs. So people are wondering, like, what the fuck? And a lot of it goes into philosophy, man. A lot of it went into philosophy. And also working other jobs and stuff like that. I've written a lot of rhymes. The rhymes that I've actually released is like a fraction of the amount of rhymes that I've actually written. That's crazy.
Don't you have? Where do you write your rhymes? Where do you keep them?
On my laptop in a notepad, because it's easier and faster to type my rhymes when they come out. If I write them with hand, if I write with hand, I'll lose track of the raps.
Alright. So you try to go with the flow whenever it shows up. Very nice.
And I can type fast too, so I can, get it out there quick. It's very, very good.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing.
Alhamdulillah.
It's what's allowed me really, man. So, I'm looking forward to my next project. Well, another fear I have is that I don't...
What is it?
I don't express my raps in the best way possible,
How so?
I don't know. Like, You know, we change, man. We change. You know.
Yeah. When did you start?
When I was in middle school, man, I was like the coolest me. You know. But then, you know, we all change, and you have to adapt to the world. You have to be realistic. You study something, and inevitably you studying something or you being with people, it's going to change your mental paradigm and the way you view yourself and your self-image, and that changes, and then your tone of voice will change, or your perspective on the world will adapt and change, whether for good or for worse.
Yeah,
you know, kids, man, kids are the most natural, pure, unique, excellent self that they are, because they're so close to, you know, the aspect of God, which is where they came from, you know.
Yes, they haven't interacted with many things to ruin them and just corrupt their minds. Yes.
Yeah. Definitely.
So when did you know you liked rap? When did you know you wanted to become some kind of a rapper?
Yeah, when did I know? Man, I used to hang out with some Saudi cats in my city. Some
Saudi cats.
Yeah. And, you know, they used to play the street hip-hop like Styles P and Jadakiss and some Mos Def and just that style, man. The beat, the instrumentals and the flows, and it was like, yo, this is...
Yeah, so you got into it right away.
This is my style, man. Yeah,
You got into it right away.
This is who the fuck I am. I like this style, you know?
Yes.
Some people, classical music does it for them. Others, it's jazz, you know, like B.B. King and all of these guys. For me, it's hip-hop. But I also like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I also like...
Yes, indeed.
You know,
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Incubus, 311, the Beatles, the Eagles.
So you like them classics. Fair enough.
Slan.
These are people as well?
Yeah, you know them. They're from Tarabish.
Ah.
Yeah. Anyways. Maybe you've seen them around here.
Maybe. Also, wait. When are you leaving, man? Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow, man.
Holy shit. We didn't get enough time to hang out.
Tomorrow at noon. No, I think I've gotten enough of you. So yeah.
I'm gonna cry when I go home, but it's okay.
Nah, man.
It's okay. خلاص. Let me just stay at me. Held it together.
Yo, can I walk up to your place? Yo, I want to see your place. You know, I want to walk the city with you if possible.
It's quite fucking far, though.
Got some...
Not.
You don't want the world to see.
Are we going to jail tonight? I think we should.
Yeah, why not, man?
Indeed, jail is an amazing... The thing is, Palestine...
You know, I wouldn't mind going to jail, getting locked up.
Just in Palestine, just to see how it goes.
You know, I would just want to go for like a month, 2 months, 6 months at the most. A year at the most.
And then what?
2 years at the very most.
You're gonna become institutionalized, baby.
Nah, man, just give me some books. Nah, I don't think so, man. I trust myself enough. Unless they do torture to psychologically fuck my chemicals up in my brain, then I think I'm pretty mentally strong to a certain extent.
All right. Thinking you're mentally strong, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful trait to have. Okay, give me names of some.
But I haven't really accomplished what I want to accomplish yet, and I think success is a byproduct of how strong you really are mentally too. So
yeah,
let me hold off on that mentally strong shit until I got, you know, what I want.
Okay. So wait. You said you didn't achieve what you wanted to achieve.
Yeah, I think it's more important for me to prove than to just speak about my shit, you know.
Fair enough. I respect that.
Authenticity. You know, I think naturally I'm a teacher, but what the fuck am I teaching if I haven't done anything that's really
worth
teaching?
Kinda, yeah.
And I know you're a teacher. No,
I teach
but
things.
You teach English. You know,
I teach things already written, man.
Exactly.
Like you want to teach life, and I respect that. Fair enough.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's different. It's different. You know what I mean? I teach things that are already like books and just teaching language, and I get it. But you want to teach ibra and hikmah, as we call it in Arabic.
Really?
Your Arabic fans will know what this means.
Wow.
Hikmah, like, you know, one of these.
Am I a preacher? Do I preach?
Fuck yeah. Like if I go to a church and see you, I'll be like, yes, you're the preacher.
Fuck, yo.
Then just swallow it. Just yours.
No, yeah, it's cool. You know, to some people it's bad. People are like, oh, you got all the answers.
Yeah, some people get annoyed.
Yeah. Of himself, and
some people get annoyed.
I'm open-minded as fuck, though. I let truth be the difference between whatever conflicts I have with people. You know, truth.
Indeed. This is the thing.
I don't need to be right if truth can be the difference. You know, that's one of my raps.
Hey, I need to know some more of your music. And I did visit your website, guys. You should check his website. Do you have any cars? Just show them. I think they know, right?
No.
Show them the website.
Yeah, rapmillionaire.com, man, check it out. This is my channel, they know. Yes. If you don't know about rapmillionaire.com, get the fuck off my channel. So.
Hey. But yes. You'll win more people over, have your fun. All I'm saying, that's the thing, man. Like, I haven't met you enough, and I actually mean it. I need more time to get to know somebody. But from the few times that I actually met you, you seem very open-minded, very chilled, more like a preacher in a way of that you know what you're talking about, or at least you want to know what you want to talk about before you say it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because in the end, a lot of people here just want to talk about shit, even if it's wrong.
Oh, well,
Which is nice. Like, I respect that in you.
thank you.
All right.
I like you too, man. You're cool, bro.
Well, thank you. Am I cool? This is like the first time anyone actually said that I'm cool. I tend to be very uptight about things, which is not necessarily the best approach.
Yeah, where do you think the uptightness comes from?
Okay, are you the first child?
Second. I'm the last child, yeah.
Spoiled, probably.
Yeah, I can be myself for sure. It's
Yeah.
my brother who has to
I don't know.
set the protocol for
I'm the
that.
first child. I was
Mm.
and born to a Palestinian mom who didn't know necessarily how to raise a child. So I got a lot of
You're a mama's boy, though, aren't you?
nah.
No?
I
You remind me of my brother, man.
I think she hated me more than actually liked me as a my mom. I get it. Like, we're
Really.
doing some psychological shit right here, but I'm down to saying this. Like, I think she hates me more than she likes me. And I said, like I said, I have respect for her.
Yeah.
She's a strong, independent woman, which is beautiful. But I guess she hated me because she tried to control me, and she couldn't as much as a child.
Is that hate or is it,
Parenting. We call it
fear?
parenting. Yes, but I guess I don't know, man.
There's fear, right? They want you. I got that from my mother too, man. it was rough.
Yeah.
Have you ever spoken back to your mom and been like, yo, just shut the hell up, leave me alone? Like,
This
off
only
my
happened
nuts.
recently in the last 2 years, 3 years, man. As a child, I couldn't. I could just because I know every time I say it, I get the belt.
yeah, oh wow.
My
they
brothers
get the
didn't.
belt.
Yeah, the belt. What do you call the hafaya?
Yeah, they throw it at you.
And it actually
you
hits.
juke it hits the wall. They get even more pissed because
Yeah.
it scratched the wall.
See, that's one of the ways. Hits the wall,
Yeah.
or it just hits you back.
Yeah.
Oh shit. But yeah, the thing is, she never necessarily hit my brothers.
Whoa.
I still remember. So like, makes me wonder. So in the
It's
end,
unfair.
I don't want to be strict and uptight in a specific way. I like to be chill more. Like I'm teaching myself how to be chill, because I'm still 23. Like there's enough time for it. But yeah, I guess I don't know. I grew up with a lot of like hatred towards adults
Women.
and people, not women, bro. I love women. Just understand. I never hit them unless bilay, just only at night before bed. Just a few hits so I can sleep. Come on, I'm joking. But yeah, this is the thing, man.
Yeah.
It kind of leaves you a little bit of some scars. I don't
course.
hate women. I love them, but it's still I'm kind of cautious around them.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm in a relationship with them, I'm cautious because what if she ends up becoming like my mother? Like I'm not afraid of her hitting me, obviously, but you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
the same mentality. We're doing what do you call it again? Alim nafs, psychology. Yeah. What about you being the smallest child? Did you get your mom or your father hitting you? You're Palestinian. You probably got some of it.
Man, I showed my parents this one poem. It's called On Children by Khalil Gibran. You know Khalil Gibran?
Yes, indeed. He's an
book
artist.
is The Prophet, right? He wrote
And
The
Nabi?
Prophet.
Nabi.
No, the book.
Yeah,
His book was called The Prophet.
I know him, but I know all his books.
Okay.
He has a lot of them.
So, he's got a poem. It's called On Children. Okay?
Yeah,
And I took that poem.
should show
You have internet? If you can whip it out.
I don't know if I have internet. God damn.
Sorry, if you don't want to, fuck it. But this poem, when you go home, check it out.
Yeah.
Khalil Gibran On Children. It says pretty much your children are not your children. They are the expressions of life coming through you. You do not control them nor own them. They are life's longing for the future. Who they become, you have no say in. All you are is the bow through which the
Shoots the
arrow.
arrow.
Yeah, that shoots. They're the arrow. You're the bow. Your duty is to have it be a stable foundation, and however fast, strong, or the direction they go, is,
Very beautiful.
kind
Very
of.
beautiful. God
Yeah,
damn.
and I took it, man. That shit is the greatest truth I ever came by. That really influenced my relationship with me and my parents on a tangible level. Because I took that poem when I read it and I posted it up in our house on the fridge.
Hey, so they can see it
So
every
they can
fucking
see
time.
it
Yeah.
and read it and understand. I'm going by this poem, And you know, parents, man. I mean, I'm just going by my natural nature, man. I came on earth. I didn't come here to fucking work some IT shit that I don't enjoy doing.
Yeah.
For 30, 40 years in a career. You know, I can do it for, 1, 2, 5 years, get that money, and then use it
To build your
wisely
dreams,
to go and use that money. You know, it's all a game plan. It's like life is a chess game, you know. So if you got to work that shitty job for 2 years or 10 years even, then
Exactly.
you can do it, right? But,
yes. Work that shitty job a little bit to get the good job in the end.
yeah, and I don't like living in fear, like you have to get the job or else. No, it's like, no, go for what you want. Don't do shit out of what might happen. Do shit out of what you want to see happen, you know, in a sense. And life's not perfect either, but I mean, I've been homeless before, you know that?
Hey,
In
define.
Texas,
Tell me
in
how.
Texas when I was homeless.
Wait, isn't everybody homeless in Texas? No. Okay, continue. Come on. So what happened? How old were you?
Yeah, this was in 2014, so I was 24, 25.
Okay.
For about 2 months.
You lived in the street?
Living in a car, pretty much living in my car.
Wow. What about food-wise?
Food-wise,
you could manage food. Were you
Yeah,
able to
yeah.
manage?
Yeah. There was some money saved up, but also fasting. You know, I'm good at fasting, actually, bro.
Alhamdulillah. Yes.
I know how to freaking fast, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. Fasting is a blessing.
Yeah. And, living in a car, though, I wasn't living with cockroaches on the side of a road or anything. So, I had it better than a lot.
Yeah.
But no, it's very, demeaning and graceful,
Yeah.
to live in a car, it's not comfortable and shit.
Yeah. I'm sorry that happened to you.
No, listen, though.
Did it teach
I don't
you?
say this for pity. I say this
Yeah,
for...
I'm just saying. Okay.
I wanted it to happen, I want to experience the low, man. I don't mind experiencing that at one point or another,
Okay, experiencing the low so you can enjoy the highs. Very nice.
No, so I can test myself too, man. So I can know what it feels like. If so many people are homeless and poor in this world, let me experience that. Let me feel what they feel. It's only gonna make you tougher if you can survive it.
Makes you relate to people. Makes you more generous. Makes you nicer, more humble, probably.
It makes your character tougher, man. It puts you through, some mental turmoil and emotional turmoil. And
yeah.
Granted, I went out and kind of. I wouldn't say I sought it, but I allowed it to come about.
How so?
Because, I got laid off from my job then, and the apartment I was living in was pretty expensive, so I had to move out of there. And so I was just left with my car and some money. And I could have, gotten a ticket back home, but I said, no, I want to wait it out here. I want to check it. I'm not ready to go to New York City yet because my plan was to leave Texas and go to New York.
Yeah.
So, I experienced that sort of lifestyle for 2-3 months, pretty much. And then I went to New York City in the winter, and it was alright. That was, expensive, and it was cold in New York City at that point. So then I moved back home. For 2 years, I finished my second music project.
All right.
Hollow Dreams, and then I pretty much, the greatness of and then I worked in my city for 2 years, saved up money, went back up to New York for 6 months, finished New York, then I came to Palestine for 3 months, and that's where it's all led to.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
See, you live in it. You're doing experience. This is good. This will teach you.
Yeah.
Even if the lessons don't come right now, you'll learn from the future.
No, I think they have come though. I'm ready now to make money and shit like that. Doing a job I don't necessarily like because I have financial goals now.
Yes, indeed.
All
Financial stability. I think it's very important.
Yeah. So.
Okay. What about your family? Like when you were in Texas for 2 months just in the car, did you contact them? Did you talk to them?
Yeah.
Did they know your situation?
Freaking out. Yeah.
Ah.
My mother, she's like, "What is this?" and blah blah.
Yeah, they were freaking out probably.
Yeah. So
I understand Palestinian moms or just mothers in general. Like why should we generalize?
Yeah, and they always look at the negatives. Man, that's why I like black mothers, black women. They're powerful, man.
Yes,
They're
indeed.
strong. They always see the hope. They have faith.
Yes. They stay with you when you're weak and poor. Then
they speak goodness. No matter what you say, they're like, yo, don't worry, everything, just you're gonna make it through. My mother, is this how you want to live your life? Like this, blah, blah, blah. You know,
Yes.
it's like, yo,
I get it. You're,
chill the
yeah.
fuck out.
That's the thing, man. You're
You know
Arab.
what I'm saying,
You
man?
should be a doctor,
That shit
an
pisses
engineer.
me off,
like,
yo.
fucking goddamn. I
Yeah.
get it. I
Yo,
hate that.
oh my god, in New York, man, I got so much love from the black people, and these are poor black people. They would be the ones giving me money to perform. They give me $1 here, $5 here.
Yeah.
They stop, man. I can't tell you how many times a black woman would see me or a black dude, be like, "Yo, man, you gonna be something, man. You're talented, you know, stuff like that."
How about that?
Yeah, you
It's
know,
beautiful
so
to see somebody like seeing the talent in you.
yeah, it's you know, they show a lot of love, you know, so and they keep it real too, you know, man.
I wish there was
keep it
more people in the
real,
world
man.
like that. Believe me.
Yeah, man. So
A lot
you
of
know,
people are just not the same, not that way. A lot of people, you know,
yeah.
I don't know.
Arabs are cool too. You know, I think it says even in the Quran, you know, yeah, I think, man, I got so much to say right now. You know, Arabs are very judgmental, you know. Oh, this guy likes Trump, he's a country redneck guy, so automatically there's like a fear sort of thing, you know. A lot of times we can just, what's it called? Like, assume somebody is like this because, you know, like stereotypes in a sense and stuff. Anyways, I have a story about this. Man, y'all suck at speaking, bro.
That's cool.
I'm so much better at writing.
Yeah.
It's because I need practice. You know, I want to run for president in 2044.
Hey, how old will you be?
I'll be like 54 or something.
President of what, basically? The US?
America.
The free fucking world?
Yeah.
Alright, very
I'm
nice.
serious, bro. But of course, I
taking-
sound so fucking
I'm
crazy
taking
right
this
now,
seriously,
bro.
yes. Become president, baby.
But listen, I need to reach certain levels before I can make that, right? So
Yes.
you need fame, you need money. So if I
You
don't
need
reach
love,
the fame
you
and
need
money,
a lot of fans.
yeah. I think that'll come naturally, you know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Fame
Like,
and the money,
fame, money,
that's
fans.
the challenge to get to, you know. Yeah.
It's running for president of the free world.
Yeah, man, I would fuck all those presidential candidates up in debates, man. I would have to sharpen up, you know, I would definitely have to, you know, read
course,
a lot
yeah.
and train myself, prepare myself, of course.
Just lay some of them rhymes, man. That'll just
Wow, the speeches make them into like poetic rhymes and
exactly.
shit. Damn, bro. The world's never seen shit like that before, man.
Yes, good
The world
speech,
has
good
never
words, good
seen
message.
shit like
This shit wins hearts. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
Yeah.
you already know. You're a
It's the
rapper.
motherfucking power, man.
It's our
of hip-hop,
motherfucking
man.
power.
Yes, hip hop for president, man.
Hip hop.
It's gonna happen, you know.
Yeah.
Kanye West. You know,
Yeah, he's running, right? He said he's
spoken
gonna
about
run.
it.
Didn't he and The Rock say they're gonna run?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's so
You know,
weird.
I don't
because
really view them as
idols or something, no?
no, they're idols. I don't view them as being presidential
Yeah, fair
status.
enough.
Nah, you know, Kanye West, man, I love Kanye West. He's a genius. He's dope as fuck. He's got a great heart.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's a certain, I don't know. I don't see him as president necessarily. But I think for him to even go for it
It's still
and
kind
to
of,
fail is a victory in and of itself.
it's
You know?
kind of still, yeah,
'Cause
respect.
That's gonna
Like, yeah.
open the door for that sort of reality to create itself at some point.
Exactly.
You know, so that's what it's about too, man. Like
If he goes through the whole thing, the campaign, and just have to promote and talk,
exactly, yeah.
this will
man.
change you, even if you lose in the end.
For sure, yeah.
But don't you think becoming president is so much responsibility?
Yeah, it is, man, for
It's not
sure.
easy, man. Like,
I think a lot of it comes down to just I don't know. I don't think it's, you know, what makes leadership hard is the fact that certain things are set in stone, and you know they're being set in stone. To churn over that stone and start anew is like impossible, especially with only 4 or 8 years you have in office. And that's what makes it difficult. How do you, from a place of where things are innately kind of like fucked up and skewed, how do you try to fix it and make it better when you know that to fix anything truly and to make it the best it can be, you have to fix it at the roots?
yeah.
And a lot of politics is, you know, after 4 years, after 8 years, you're taking over somebody else's manipulations and what he put his fingerprint on, and a lot of times that can be against how you would have put your fingerprint on it. But what's been done, you can't really change the past, so at that point you kind of have to work with what you have, and that can be, prove to be quite challenging, I think.
It is.
And at that point, it can be even, like, well, fuck, at this point, like, what the hell are we gonna do? It's already fucked up. I mean, I can try to make it better, but the root of it is already kind of poison. I mean, and a lot of that shit is objective too.
I understand.
Gun laws and abortion, and all of the topics that make up the Republican and Democratic debates and all that shit. So
I understand, man. Come on, because if you're talking about the U.S. here. We're not talking about Palestine.
Yeah.
I get your point. The U.S. is different. You guys have it's funny coming from a Palestinian, by the way. You guys have a big fucking problem with guns.
yeah,
I might be honest. Fuck yeah. Like, I've lived here my entire fucking life.
yeah,
And we don't have mass shootings. Like, this is Palestine. We don't have mass shootings, man.
yeah.
Not everyone is allowed to have guns. I know.
Yeah.
I know the whole contrary beliefs of Palestinians might own guns and bombs. We get it. We own explosive.
Yeah.
We don't have explosives,
Yeah.